Hey, it's time for Goodnight Westerville, featuring Sir Reads a Lot and Dr. Joe Clark. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you. I'm still alright to smile. Girl, I think about you every day now. Was a time when I wasn't sure, but you set my mind at ease. There is no doubt you're in my heart now. Said woman, take it slow and it'll work itself out fine. All we need is just a little patience. Said sugar, make it slow and we'll come together fine. All we need is just a little patience. Ooh, patience. Hey, hi everybody. Welcome to Good Night Westerville. My name is Sir Reads a Lot, and I like to read a lot. Hey, and I'm Dr. Clark. It's good to see everybody here for another week of Good Night Westerville. What a weird song that was you said. I don't think it was weird. I think it was really a good song, Joe. I like that song a lot. Well, tell me a little bit about that song. Why did you choose that song? Well, first of all, the story we're going to read tonight is about being patient, and this song was called Patience. Oh, I see. And what else about it? Well, the other thing I liked about this song was it is a rock ballad. And tonight's book, they're going to talk about rock ballads. Rock ballads? What's a rock ballad? That's like when a funky group, like Poison or Warrant or Skid Row, or in this case, Guns N' Roses, sings a song that's kind of slow. I see. Is there anything else you liked about that song? Well, there is one more thing about this song that I really liked. It talked about missing a girl, and there's a girl that I miss, but guess what? She's here today. She is. Who's that? It's my sister. Hey, sister, come on up. Hey, hi, everybody. It's so good to be here. I am Sir Reads a Lot's sister. My name is Dr. Stitch-a-Lot. Dr. Stitch-a-Lot, it's so good to meet you. Hey, it's good to meet you too. Hey, it's good to see you, sister. So, Dr. Stitch-a-Lot, I'm curious. You're a doctor, but you're wearing a ballerina's dress. I am wearing a ballerina's dress. That's because puppet companies like to put gender roles on puppets. But I am a doctor. You're a doctor? Yeah, she's a doctor, Joe. She is a pediatric cardiologist. That's right, a pediatric cardiologist. That means I like to operate on children's hearts. Wow, that takes a lot of skill. What else do you like to do? Well, I am wearing a ballerina outfit, so I do like to do ballet from time to time, but I like to do my job, which is to be a pediatric cardiologist. Also, I like to smoke meats like big pork shoulders and brisket, and also I juggle chainsaws for a hobby. Wow, you're very talented. I am very talented. Um, Girls can do anything, including being doctors and meat smokers and chainsaw jugglers. Yeah, girls can do anything, and they can also be knights. But I'm a knight, and I'm a girl. But I'm here, and this is my sister. Yay! Oh, well, how exciting! I'm so glad you're here, Doctor Stitch a Lot and Sir Reads a Lot. So we're going to read a book tonight, right? And it's going to be about patience, and it's going to be. It's also going to be about pickles. Pickles? Well, sort of about pickles. The little boy's name is Picklebottom. That's a funny name. That is a funny name. So we're going to read a book tonight, Patrick Picklebottom and the Longest Wait. And boys and girls, if you would like to win tonight's book, if you like it, yay! You can have your adult email me at, look below, Goodnight Westerville at WCSOH.org before midnight. And I'm going to choose a winner to win the book. That's so cool. Yay. That is really great. Dr. Joe. All right, guys. So I need to read the book. Do you mind going down to the basement so you can watch on the TV? That's fine. I'll do that. I'll go with you. Are you guys going to take the elevator? I think I'll take the escalator today. I'm going to take the escalator too. All right, they're down in the basement. Boys and girls, it is time for the book. Patrick Picklebottom and the Longest Wait. Again, if you like this book, have your adults email me. So, for young Patrick Picklebottom, who loved books most of all, it was exciting to read what was up on the wall. The sign said that story times round 5 o'clock. A cute little tale about a flat-sided rock. It's supposed to be good. He had heard a review, but he was 2 hours early with nothing to do. Look at the story. Story time. That's the story they're going to read at 5 o'clock. But look there, boys and girls, it's only 3 o'clock. I wonder what he's going to do. Well, I'll tell you what he's going to do. He sat. So he sat. Patrick Picklebottom sat. And he waited. He waited. And he waited some more bored, more impatient than ever before. Look how bored he looks. In fact, he's so bored, he put something on his head. Is that a book or a piece of paper? Maybe a piece of paper. All right, so Patrick Picklebottom, what are you going to do? Was it 5 yet? He looked at the clock just to see. But oh no, it was only 2 minutes past 3. It felt like a week had already gone by. And for a moment he thought he might break down and cry. Ah, look at the nice custodian there cleaning up the school. All right. He had to find something to pass time along. So he decided to start by singing a song. He began with Dem Bones, right into Blind Mice. Then some 80s rock ballads. Hey, Joe, remember I told you that we were going to sing a 80s rock ballad? Well, that's what we did. It was a song by Guns N' Roses. Oh, that's right. So it reads a lot. I remember that. An 80s rock ballad that he thought was quite nice. He was dancing around, having all sorts of fun, and the next thing he knew, it was 3:31. Look at him. I got you. He's singing some Guns N' Roses or Poison or something. Good tunes. Ask your adults if they remember those songs. Actually, ask your grandparents if they remember those songs. Patrick sang all his songs, and his dancing was through. So he set out to find something new he could do. So he wrote a short poem about a little green elf. Not a bad piece of work, if he said so himself. Look at this. So this kid, he writes a book about an elf. Listen to the story that he wrote. It's so funny. Let me try again. The green little elf sat up on a shelf and didn't have much to eat. He chewed on his tie and then wondered why. So he ate his delicious green feet. Look at the elf eating his feet. So it wasn't that great, and he'd have written some more, but he glanced at the clock, and it was 10 after 4. Hey, time's moving. The next thing Patrick Picklebottom did was to find some old chalk, and he drew a bright sun, some clouds, and a hawk soaring the sky above a field and lake. And then, for no reason, he drew a big cake. It was chocolate. Oh, I love chocolate, Joe. Chocolate cakes are my favorite. I like chocolate cakes too. I like chocolate cakes too, but you need to not eat too much chocolate cake. I'm a doctor, and I know that that's not healthy. Thank you, Dr. Stitchalot. It was chocolate with frosting and swirly red lines and big smiley faces and star-shaped designs. Ooh, look at that cake. That looks like something that you might be able to get down at Schneider's. Then he drew a fast car and pretended to race before drawing a rocket and flying through space. A small castle here and a dinosaur there and a chess game between a fern and a bear. A bear is playing chess with a plant. He drew a small monster biting somebody's nose, and then a fat bug wearing oversized clothes. Look at these great things he's drawn. You see the bear there playing chess with a fern plant? And there's the monster biting the nose. There's a dragon. Look at that bug. His clothes are too big. He's wearing oversized clothes. Yeah, his clothes look pretty oversized, Joe. I know, Sir Reed's-Lot. Okay, Patrick stared up at the world he'd created, all the things he had made, and the time he had waited. Look at all the things he did. I'm so proud of Patrick. You know, instead of sitting around complaining that he was bored, he got out some crayons and paints and things, and he made some pictures. What a great idea. Not to waste any time. The next thing he knew, it was 20 past 5. But story time had simply failed to arrive. He looked at the sign to figure out why and smiled to himself with a little wry sigh. Oh no. See, remember the book was supposed to start at 5 o'clock. Now it's 20 after 5, and they never started the book. I wonder why. This is why. The time was at 5, but the day was tomorrow. Though he didn't feel anger, annoyance, or sorrow, he'd simply come back, and he wouldn't be late. Precisely at 3 to enjoy his long wait. What a smart kid. Patrick Picklebottom figured it out that sometimes when you have to wait for something that you really want, it feels so frustrating. But if you keep yourself occupied, read a book or draw a picture or clean up the bedroom or any of those kinds of things, time goes faster and you can have fun doing it too. Hey guys, you want to come back up from the basement? Yeah, Joe, we're coming back up. Yes, Joe, we're coming back up from the basement so we can wrap up the show. Well, I'm so glad that you guys watched, and I've got a big announcement to make. Oh, that's cool. What's the big announcement, Joe? Well, next week, you know what next week is? Next Thursday is Thanksgiving. But we will have a show. There will be a show on Thanksgiving. So adults, if your kids have been, over sugared or overexcited, waiting around all day and eating turkey and all those kinds of things, there will be a show next week, 7 o'clock. And here's the best part: mystery reader. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's really cool. There will be a mystery reader. We have a special guest. You might recognize him, especially if you go to Hawthorne. Actually, I think we have two mystery readers next week. Make sure you tune in next Thursday, 7 o'clock on Thanksgiving. There's going to be a show, and you can win the book. And you can also win Patrick Picklebottom and The Longest Wait by emailing me. I'm just going to chew on this book for a little bit. If you email me by midnight tonight, you can win this book. All right? Hey, thanks for watching Good Night Westerville. We're going to end it like we always do. Good night, Westerville. Good night, Westerville. Now, how do you turn this thing off? Good night, Westerville. We'll see you next time.
Westerville City Schools families, email your child's name and grade to goodnightwesterville@wcsoh.org by midnight on the day of this video's premiere for a chance to win the book. Goodnightwesterville@wcsoh.org.